Hi everybody, my name's Mark. It was really windy today, so I'm overdubbing this narrative. I hope that's no problem for you. But what we're doing today is we're putting in a chicken door, and this is the Run chicken door, and it comes in a variety of different colors, and this is the one that I picked out anyways for my hoop coop. And the hoop coop's made out of cow panels, so I have kind of a unique situation here. If it was wooden, you could just mount your door right onto it, but what I have is cow panels. So what I made was two frames, and these two frames, one will go on the inside, one will go on the outside of the door after I cut the hole, and I'll screw them together, and it should eliminate any problems that way with it falling off or having an issue. But anyways, let's go along here and see how it's done. Before I get started, I wanted to let you know about the batteries. It takes two AA batteries, and they say that these two AA's will last 1 year. I'm not really sure, but what I'm doing is I'm taking this access door off, and I'm putting brand new ones in. It's fall, and I don't want to have any issues during the cold winter months, so I would suggest you do the same thing. Once you get the batteries in, the door opens automatically. It's all self-contained. It's really a nice little unit. It's also got an app so you can program it. The programming is pretty straightforward. It comes pre-programmed from the factory to work on the light sensor, so if that's what you want, that's you don't have to do any programming at all. So here I got the hole cut out, and I'm starting to mount the door. Now I've had this installed on my hoop coop for 2 months. It's been quite a few weeks anyways, and I have yet to have had any issue with it at all. I can't speak years down the road, but I have had no issue with it at all. At first I was going out and checking the door quite frequently just to make sure that it was working the way it was supposed to, and not one time did I ever go out there and find it not working. That kind of speaks a lot for it. I've heard horror stories of some similar knockoffs of this design, and this one here has had no issue at all. Probably because it's a Run chicken door. Now you saw the door, it came down and then went back up, and what it does is it will do that when it binds, and that's a safety feature in case your chicken happens to be in the door. And so it was binding for me right at first. I had to loosen up some of the screws to get it straight again so that it wouldn't bind when it got closed. So once I got that done, it worked without any problem, and I haven't had to readjust it since then. Real happy with the door. With me, I have this hoop coop that I'm moving around from place to place, so it has to take a little bit of jarring and stuff when it's being moved, and so far I've had not one issue, like I said. So there it is, it's all straightened out and ready to go. Here's some pictures of my hoop coop. I've got it on bicycle wheels, and I used to crank on the bicycles so that all I have to do is crank the wheel over and it lifts it off the ground. I got one on each side, and then I have one in the back with a steering mechanism on it so I can drive it around and park it in whatever area that I want to move it to. I also got these nesting boxes from Run Chicken. They're in a honeycomb fashion so you can lock them together, but I was trying to keep the nest boxes down low because of the hoop part of it, and so I used this design and put kind of a section in there for them to land on to get in the top boxes. You'll see them here. I made it out of 2x4s. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.